What's up, world? It's your boy AP. This is AP's NBA Daily Picks. In this video, we're breaking down the Los Angeles Clippers going to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. They're giving the Clippers plus 9.5 points, and the over and under is 229.5. For the injury report for the Clippers, we got Bogdanovich game time decision, Kawhi Leonard game time decision, Jordan Miller game time decision, Derrick Jones Jr. out, Bradley Beal out for the season. And for the Cavs, we got Craig Porter Jr. out, Lonzo Ball out, Sam Merrill out, and Max Strus is out. Both of these teams in a bit of a difficult scheduling spot. The Clippers on the second leg of a back-to-back, but they got Kawhi Leonard back. The Clippers' last 5 games, Orlando smacked them up pretty good, beating them 129-101. They beat the Hornets. Hornets are unorganized, a bad team, 131-116. The Sixers only beat them by 2 points at home. And the Celtics only beat them by 3 points. And they took Dallas to a double overtime game in Dallas. Dallas not playing that well this year either. But they won in that game 133-127. Every game except the Orlando game, the Clippers been keeping it close. I just can't fade James Harden at this point right now. And I think Kawhi Leonard, this game right here, this is some revenge for the Clippers. The last time these two teams played, the Cavs won. The Cavs beat them last time they played. And I think they want to catch the Cavs right here with all these injuries. On the other side, I think the Cavs are actually looking ahead. They got to play Toronto. They're on the first leg of a back-to-back. They have to play Toronto in Toronto tomorrow. Toronto is a Eastern Conference matchup. I think they may be underestimating the Clippers. I think the market is undervaluing the Clippers and overvaluing the Cavs right now. The Cavs without Jared Allen, that's big against the Clippers. The Clippers got Collins there. They'll have Kawhi Leonard there. They'll have Harden playing out of his mind. Some mismatches that I do see in this game is both point guards. I think with Darius Garland's real shifty. He's really quick. I think he'll give Harden some trouble. I think he'll be able to penetrate, draw some fouls. I don't think, unless they put Kawhi Leonard on Donovan Mitchell, which I don't think they will, I don't think Clippers have anybody that can stop Donovan Mitchell or anybody that can stand in front of Darius Garland. They can spread the floor out and knock down some shots with DeAndre Hunter. This Cavs team, even with the injuries, is a much better team than the Clippers are. But I think they're looking ahead for that revenge spot to Toronto. And it's a second level back-to-back. And getting to Toronto, into Canada, you're going to get held up at the customs. So, by the injury report, I'm just not sure how much the Cavs are invested in this game. They do play well at home. They're 7-3. They had last home game, they only beat the Pacers by 11. They lost to the Rockets by 10. They beat the Bucks by 12. I think the Bucks didn't have Giannis that game. Let me just make sure if the Bucks had Giannis. Let me see the when they beat the Bucks. They did have Giannis on. Giannis only played 13 minutes though. So, and they had a full squad then. Sam Merrill, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. You gotta look at who they're gonna have in the game. Dean Wade, Tomlin, Thomas Bryant, and all these other guys are out. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, but they didn't have Darius Garland that game against the Bucks either. So, I just be honest with you, man. Just straightforward. I like the Clippers plus 9.5 points. If James Harden playing the way that he's playing, I think he can keep the game close. Not saying that they're gonna win the game outright, but I think that they keep this game close due to all the injuries that the Cavs have. But the Cavs do have some scorers with DeAndre Hunter, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley can do his thing down there. But I just don't think Evan Mobley's gonna have a crazy rebounding game. I mean, he could because he can get up higher and he's quicker than Zubac. But Zubac, he's gonna grab some rebounds there. Harden get down and grab some rebounds. He got Kawhi Leonard down there also. I just think it's going to be a closer game than what the market is predicting. But you know, the people who create these lines, they probably know a lot that I don't know. But if I had to say, I'd definitely say plus 9.5 points for the Clippers. Um, I like that. As far as the point total, I don't really have an opinion on the point total. I think it's kind of low due to the scheduling for the teams. I just stay away from the point total. I really don't have any key insight on point total, but let me just go over some notes right quick, then get to the player props. Like I said, Clippers on the second leg back-to-back, the sixth road game of the trip. They played Charlotte yesterday. It's a revenge fight against the Cleveland, though. They got the fatigue, however, the last back-to-back saw Harden maximize usage at 55 points. So we already seen Harden, play well on these back-to-backs, and I don't think this thing really affects Harden. He said ball is life. The Cavs are rested at home, first leg of back-to-back. They got the injuries, like I said. With Kawhi Leonard back into the lineup, though, I think it boosts the offensive rating and defensive rating for the Clippers and gives them more depth. And they got other pieces coming back also. So this Clippers team is going to be a different type of team than we've seen with Harden playing like this. Will Harden continue to have this type of high usage and high scoring output with Leonard back in? I don't know. I think he will. Probably not up to 55, but a good 30 ball still. I think he can still do it. I think Kawhi Leonard just spaces the floor out for him even more. I don't think Kawhi is going to be wanting the ball. He's going to give it to the hot hand. If you see ball like basketball players see, it was my guy is balling. If he goes cold, he's not hitting. Then Kawhi Leonard can step up. But I think right now the offense flows through James Harden. Offensive advantage, like I said, I think Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, they both are dynamic scorers. They both can penetrate. They both can shoot the ball from three well. I do think they'll have a good game. Like I said, the scheduling all the way home, the first leg go back-to-back. They go to Toronto. That's one thing to factor in. Got the interior mismatch. Cleveland's defense is 9th rating. There's interior presence, but without Jared Allen, the rim defense and rebounding are severely compromised. I think it's a benefit. Zubac and Kawhi Leonard. Rebounding split. While Evan Mobley is a high-level defender, his production surges when Allen is off the floor. Mobley points and rebounds increases from 29.6 to 35.4. This confirms he'll have a huge rebounding volume, but the Clippers' strong rebounding attack will also pressure him. So, not too big on Evan Mobley's props in this game right here. Maybe look towards his points, but I think the mismatch here was going to get exploited is the wing defense and the point guard defense from the Clippers as far as player props. If I had to make a lean on the game total, I would say it'll go over the 229.5. I think total is set low because the Clippers' slow pace and the fatigue with the absence of Jared Allen severely compromised the Cleveland's number 9 ranked defense. Both teams feature elite usage guards, Harden, Mitchell, Garland. I mean, you could probably just get 100 points from Harden, Mitchell, and Garden. So I'm leaning towards the over on the point total. Like I said, I do have the Clippers plus a 9.5. The spread is inflated by Harden's huge scoring output and the Cavs' strong record. However, this is too large of a number given the Clippers' offensive floor, the guaranteed volume from Harden and Leonard, and the Cavs' own major injury deficit, no Allen. I think Leonard's with Kawhi, he counters the threats of Mitchell and Garland. So you gotta look. We got Mitchell and Garland versus Kawhi and James Harden, and Evan Mobley and then Zubac. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of how this goes. Prop analysis. I like taking James Harden over his PRA. It's at line's at 37.5 for his PRA. He's been covering that with just points almost lately. I like that. His assist numbers and rebound numbers haven't been high, but I think in this game he'll be asked to do assist the ball more. Plus, he'll be scoring. I can see him with 30 points, 10 assists, and get over that line. That's a high line, but if anybody can do it, it can be hard. You know what I'm saying? I like him over his PRA. Kawhi Leonard's PRA is very low. It's 26.5. He's been averaging 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And also, I think he have a mismatch with Jared Allen out of the lineup. Not really looking into Zubac points and rebounds. I'm kind of leaning towards there, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I do like Harden and Leonard PRA over. Donovan Mitchell, I like his PRA over. His volume is going to increase. There's hardly no players in the backcourt out there. And he's going to get longer minutes than Darius Garland, I would think. I'm leaning towards Mobley's PR. I like his production spikes whenever whenever Allen is out the game. But you got Zubac down to grab the rebound, so just a lean. But I do like the points and assists for Darius Garland. He has high assist potential. Garland is quick, elite penetrator who will attack the Clippers' tired perimeter defense. His usage will be high. His penetration will generate kick-out opportunities to shooters or lobs to Mobley. So I do like Darius Garland over his points and assists. Donovan Mitchell over the PRA. I think they have mismatches in this game right here. So yeah, that's about it, man. That's how I see this game. Clippers plus 9.5 are my strongest play in this game, and also we gotta go with Harden. Now the way Harden is, who knows, man? He'll go out there, get 20 points by halftime, and don't score again. He's done things like that. He's a, very interesting player when it comes to the stat line, But just how he's been playing recently, going with James Harden, man. PRA. If he go over PRA, then I like the Clippers plus 9.5. But I'm not taking the Cavs lightly. The Cavs still got some weapons. They still got some weapons. But with Jared Allen, Sam Merrill out, Jalen Tyson out, Craig Porter Jr. out, Lonzo Ball out, it's just going to be asking a lot from Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. And that can play into the Cavs' favor. If they can get hot, run the score up, they can play in the Cavs' favor. But giving me 10 points with Clippers the way Harden keeping all these games close right now, we can roll the dice. You know what I'm saying? But, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in. And as always, health, wealth, and love to all. You already know what time it is. It's bag season.